Amaglow a bit wider out is locked away. Mexican Sage alongside it with Mount Gatautri. Kid Galahad came up, and now Shenaki moving up, number 14. Nullarbor Knights, another one making its debut over the hurdles in this particular race, 4 on debut in the event. Nullarbor Knights to move in, Planet Hollywood to come forward. Logician is ready near the outside, the favourite. He's moved in. Planet Hollywood goes up, and Prince Keystone will be the last to complete the line. The track is heavy, 5.22 the penetrometer reading today. Rail out 10 metres. It's out from the 1,000 to the 612 metres. Prince Keystone took the outside gate. 11 hurdles on their journey, and away they go. Kid Galahad, one of the first out. Logician jumped okay. So too did Mount Gatautri, and also Amaglow staking down on the rail. Here's the first coming up now, and all jumping it pretty successfully, and hard to pick the leader with staking on the inside now, joined and headed by Nullarbor Knights, who pricks his ears at the second jump and put in a lovely leap at it. And it's Nullarbor Knights, the leader over staking. Moving up, Mexican Sage and Shenaki fired up on the outside. Prince Keystone going towards the leaders as well when they come to the next hurdle in the race. Back behind these horses then, at the head of the others, came Kid Galahad on the outside of Amaglow, Benbara Knight, Logician over on the outside, then Mount Gatautri, followed by Mountain Affair. Behind it is Super Finish, then trails Normanby Road, and turning out of the straight last of all is Planet Hollywood. 8 hurdles to go. They head to the riverside, and Nullarbor Knight's the leader. A little over 2 lengths in front of Prince Keystone. Shenaki settling better third. 3 lengths away in the field then came Mexican Sage from staking. 1 around the outside, Kid Galahad from Amaglow. A length Benbara Knight, 2 Logician when they go to... Oh, Shenaki's dipped, thrown the rider up in third placing. Shenaki threw the rider off. He was able to scramble away under that running rail, it appeared. So, going past the 1,800 metres, Nullarbor Knights a length, Prince Keystone, third placing Mexican Sage, then the riderless Shenaki when they go to the next hurdle. Next, Amaglow, Kid Galahad, and staking getting up on the inside, 2 lengths further back, Benbara Knight, a half Logician, 2 lengths then to Mountain Affair. Mount Gatautri and Normanby Road a good way back from Super Finish, and Planet Hollywood still last of all when they jump that hurdle. And heading past the 1,400 metres, the leader is Nullarbor Knights, about a half length in front, Prince Keystone. 5 lengths away, Mexican Sage, and a similar break then to Kid Galahad. 1 Logician on the outside of Amaglow at the next hurdle. A length to staking, followed back behind it then by Mountain Affair, starting a run from Benbara Knight, Normanby Road when they go to the hurdle inside the 1,200. Then Mount Gatautri, who's got past by Super Finish, and Planet Hollywood is still last, and he's starting to ride it along, and it's spotting them a very long start. At the 1,000 metres, 3 to jump. Nullarbor Knight's giving a good display at his first start over the hurdles. Leads Prince Keystone, and Mexican Sage has been right on their hammer all the way. 3 lengths away then came Logician, who's very hard ridden. Kid Galahad inside it, followed by Mountain Affair, who's picked up a bit of ground, and then there's a long break to staking in Normanby Road from Benbara Knight, a gap to Super Finish, a long way back Mount Gatautri, Planet Hollywood, and dropping out Amaglow last of all. 2 to jump, and this riderless horse still in the field and up with the leaders. Prince Keystone has gone to the front. Prince Keystone leads Mexican Sage, Kid Galahad. Nullarbor Knights has gone, and he's dropped back about 6th. Logician is starting his run round the outside. They're into the straight now, and Mexican Sage moving up to take the lead from Prince Keystone. Kid Galahad wider out as Logician, and then Benbara Knight with about 300 metres to go and 1 to jump. Mexican Sage the leader. Kid Galahad and Logician are grinding home strongly. Prince Keystone is beaten. Here's the last one coming up. Oh, he's gone, Kid Galahad. Kid Galahad, when taking the lead, fell, and that leaves Mexican Sage clear from Logician and Benbara Knight coming down the outside. Mexican Sage against the rails is clear from Benbara Knight, and Mexican Sage in these famous colours is going to win by 2 lengths to Benbara Knight out wide second, Logician third, then staking, followed by Mount Gatautri and Prince Keystone, who weakened the last furlong. Behind it to finish was Mountain Affair, followed then by Normanby Road, a long break to Planet Hollywood, who never came into it, followed by Nullarbor Knights, who weakened very badly, Super Finish, and Amaglow was last to finish. And the rider of Kid Galahad is quickly to his feet. Ricky mourned after that fall at the last hurdle, and Shenaki continued with the field riderless for the entire journey. He was a real nuisance, and the rider of Shenaki over there, Adam Kent, is still down on the track. And ambulance attendants naturally have been with him for the duration of that race. Numbers in the first are 15. There's Land Attack on the big screen there with the pink cap. He too having his first start by Telak. Our Jester is ready. Ken Rose, Lazagoletta stand in well. Contracts has gone in. Now goes in. Amber Boy, Land Attack. Kilgalgan is out of the stalls. Not far away from a start though. Coming in out next to Contracts is Our Army Guest, one that they work on at the moment. Kilgalgan about to join them here. Darren Gouch on board, got suspended on Saturday. Amber Boy to come forward. It'll be the last as Our Army Guest is ready. So Amber Boy to link along. First of 3 races to be contested down the straight course at Flemington today. So Amber Boy the one to move along. It'll take the number 12 gate. Follow Gold is drawn alongside it. They just about got this one in. Yes, now Basta climbing back aboard. And the field is ready to go. All set. Iska drawn 1. Right against the outside rail. Yeah, Jester stood well. Off they go. Iska began well. Kilgalgan out reasonably. Miratech looked to be a shade slow. They're splitting here and going to the inside of Contracts and Amber Boy, the only 2. Out on the grandstand side now, and Gold Valley showing plenty of pace and has gone to the lead in company with Iska. Just behind them is Blue Danzig, followed by Ken Rose close to the middle of the track, and Follow Gold. They're followed by Kilgalgan, who's being very hard ridden, followed by Our Jester, and back behind those is Land Attack. Lazagoleta's a good way back in the field over there. In fact, it's last of all in company with Miratech and Sturrock, and Our Army Guest coming down close to the middle of the track. On the other side, Amber Boy is up with the leading horses well clear of Contracts. They're reaching the 300 metres now, and the leader is Gold Valley from Blue Danzig, and Iska's going to ease off the leader's heels, and not far away with the 150 metres to go is Follow Gold. But now Iska's moving up quickly to Amber Boy. Iska takes the lead from Gold Valley. The favourite filly is clear, and Iska wins it by 2 lengths to Gold Valley. Follow Gold got up for 3rd. Then came Blue Danzig. Amber Boy didn't run a bad race on the other side from Contracts, and then Kilgalgan. Lazagoletta never came into play, and they were followed further back in the field by Ken Rose. Our Army Guest. Land Attack was there, followed in by Sturrock. Miratech towards the end, and Our Jester was last of all. Iska the winner, number 15, ridden by Greg Childs, and that cracks the ton for Greg. He's been hovering on 99.5 wins for some time, but he... Aubrey, the one they work on now, she's straightened up in the right direction. Walked in but backed out again. A couple of times now. Londolosi has moved in. This time they've got Aubrey into the barriers. Light goes on, 2 to move in. 1400 the journey. 3rd of the day. First leg of the straight 6 coming up. Sly Sandra moving up. Sly Sandra goes in for the Gouch, and Miss Perron, who's got the onerous task of winning from an outside barrier. Right on the outside of the 14 runners, in she comes. And the field is ready. Oh no, Sinara's rider's out of the saddle there, out behind the line. So we'll wait Luke Curry to climb back aboard Sinara. Hang on now, something's going on here. That's Flaming Roberto that's been backed out of line there. Out of gate number 2. And Sinara's rider is also away from the line. And backing another one out there. What's that, number 6, Miss Perron, was it? No, 16. That's Sinara, who's come out now. So I must confess I'm not sure what's going on here, but we've got these 2 out of line. Flaming Roberto and Sinara. They're not drawn alongside one another. Flaming Roberto is in 2 and Sinara is in 4. Abowski is between them. Now stand by, I think we've got...
16, yeah.
There are 2 scratchings here, Flaming Roberto and Sinara.
Thanks, mate.
Both taken out at 107 on Vet's advice. 2 late scratchings at 12 Flaming Roberto and 16 Sinara, both at 107 on Vet's advice. Bookmakers rule a line. We'll have a betting announcement to follow the running of the race. 12 and 16 are out and they're off. And the first out is Aubrey, bounded out in front of It Spring again. Tuscany Girl began fast, and Londolese with Jingle Bells are driving up towards the front as well. Sly Sandra on the improve over on the outside, going past the 1200 metres, and they're followed by Hit and Run, Abowski, Brook Road. Miss Marnie Mara a good way back, followed by Showery and Miss Perron about 4 wide, and last of all, Sly Sandra works to the lead now at the 1,000-metre mark, well off the fence. She leads 2 lengths or more to Aubrey, half a length to Jingle Bells, 1 to Londolese 4th, and then Tuscany Girl on the inside of It Spring again. 1 further back is Hit and Run, 2 lengths to Brook Road, followed by Abowski. Showery over on the outside in company with Miss Marnie Mara, and Miss Perron's last when they came to the home turn. 6.50 to go, and Sly Sandra still about 3 to 4 lengths in front of Aubrey, and Jingle Bells swinging the corner. Londolese moving up on the outside into 4th placing, followed by Hit and Run, It Spring again. They're followed by Miss Marnie Mara over on the outside, and Showery in the gold cap, the widest runner into the straight. Sly Sandra the leader, but now Jingle Bells cruised up on the outside. Aubrey a length and a half away under the whip. Londolese next from It Spring again, and a gap to Hit and Run. Miss Perron is a good way back with 250 to go, and Jingle Bells the leader. Jingle Bells over a length in front now from It Spring again. Londolese battling. Miss Perron still coming. Jingle Bells in front. Sly Sandra coming again the rail, and Miss Perron still coming. Jingle Bells in front. Miss Perron diving at a late. Miss Perron got to the lead right on the line, I'd say. Miss Perron just beat Jingle Bells in a close go. Sly Sandra third, followed by Hit and Run, It Spring again. Brook Road out wider. In behind those was Aubrey, followed by Londolese and Showery, a gap to Abowski, and then Tuscany Girl and Miss Marnie Mara. It's a photo. 6 has got it. Miss Perron. Miss Perron has got up to win from Jingle Bells. Goes to the number 10, and they're all set to go. Ready to break. In fact, they're off now. And Magic Music and Chili's both away quickly. Lorenza a bit slow. Southlands jump well. Gladden is coming across in company with Meccano in the early stages. But Magic Music is the leader. Chili's is up second. The favourites are 1-2 as they come along towards the 800 metres. And Variety Star is just behind them, closer to the middle of the course. Southlands directly behind Chili's there. Wider out is Acarana, Meccano and Gladden closest to the middle of the track. In behind those is Matadores, followed by Lorenza and Miscontrol back last of all. They're coming down to the 600 metre mark now, and Magic Music is the leader. She's staying well off the rails. Chili's is just inside it in second placing, and Meccano's perhaps moved up into third, closest to the middle of the course, clear of Acarana and Variety Star. Then a gap to Southlands, who's under the whip, so to Matadores, and then Gladden with 300 metres to go now, and Magic Music over on the outside, just in front of Chili's and Meccano running a bit of a race, and they're well clear of Southlands, Gladden and Acarana. Magic Music against the outside rail in front. Chili's and Meccano, who's just died on a run a little bit. Magic Music tackled by Chili's with 100 metres to go. Magic Music and Chili's, this is a ripper finish. Magic Music just for the nose in front of Chili's. They hit the line, and Magic Music, I'd say, just beat Chili's. 3 lengths away third is Meccano, in front of Gladden and then Acarana. Back behind them Southlands, another long break then to Matador Rest. Variety Star dropped out. Lorenza second last, and a bad last was Miscontrol. Photo.
Number 9, Magic Music, $2.
It's a photo between Magic Music on the outside and Chili's, and number 9 has got it. Magic Music, written by Nathan Stanley,
$2.40.
making it 5 straight. Number 9 gets it. Magic Music, 5 straight now with Highland Gathering. In they go together over at the 2,000 metres for the 5th event of the day. Dynamic Tycoon coming up. Starlegs is still away in company with Prince of Luca, Kalina Raffa, now Summertime, Recount and Winter Wonderland. Now Starlegs, the favourite, goes into the line. Recount joins them. Dynamic Tycoon is ready, 4 to move in now. First leg of the double coming up here. Prince of Luca about to come up. Now Winter Wonderland to come up into the gates. It'll be the last to link in. Winter Wonderland to the outside, and they're all ready. Set to break, race 5 of the day. Russian Spy the inside. All set now. And intending getting in with Show Talk. They're off now. And Russian Spy a little slow to move. Show Talk one of the first out. The favourite Starlegs jumped away quickly. Triple Gin is going to the lead in the early stages over Prince of Luca, Dynamic Tycoon, Bombast, and up there too Highland Gathering when they sort themselves out now. Winter Wonderland improving out wide. Russian Spy is on the rails a little worse than midfield. Heading to the 1600 metres, and Dynamic Tycoon over on the outside is working up to the lead over Triple Gin, who's booting back to hold the rail. A length and a half away in third placing is Recount from Prince of Luca and Highland Gathering.